Hello. In this tutorial, I'm going to show you how to take a sprite and animate it in Unity using gameobjects. And for starters, you need a sprite or a sprite sheet, I guess, like this. I just made this in like one minute, and need to save it first. Okay. Now, what you want to do after you made the sprite sheet, you need to make it transparent. I'm not sure how you do it in normal paint, so I just use paint.net for it, which works like that. When you see these squares, you know it's transparent. I could also add some colors on the parts, I guess, just to add a little bit more to the character, to this character anyway. As you probably can see, the character will be very simple, but you can do quite some cool stuff with it. Okay, also one thing before you import it to Unity is to make sure that there is a square around each individual sprite that you're going to use. Because if when Unity uses it, it's what's it called, sprite editor, I think. It will take and make a square sprite of the sprites. So in the case that these are like this, oops. For example, if this was a sprite that was kind of like that, I guess, it would overlap and the sprite would probably go like this instead. I'm not sure if that makes sense, but anyway, this is a spreadsheet, so I'm gonna use this. Okay. Next thing you need to do is to open a new Unity project. This can, since this is a 2D game, you could select this, but it's not needed, but you can do it. It's up to you. Anyway, I'm gonna save this somewhere. Just save it on the desktop, I think. Let's do that. Let's call it sprite animation. Okay, and now we wait. Here we go. Now we just take this finished spreadsheet and pull it. Can't we pull it this? What? Here we go. Assets. My bad. Okay. And what you want to do now? You can now. What this actually is a. Okay. I'm not sure why it is a sprite. Usually this shows up as like this. Usually, but anyway. Okay, let's say it shows up at this like this. Then you click here, and then select sprite, and then select multiple. If you select singular, this will make it that this is a sprite. But you don't want that. You want this, 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 and this to be a sprite, right? So let's delete that, set this to multiple, and go into the sprite editor, which opened here. Okay, here you have it. Now you can do this manually, but I just usually click automatically. And I'm not sure if you can see it, but there is like a small square around each of the objects now. Like you can probably see it, possibly see it. And when you have done this, you just click apply. Well, you can do some settings, I guess, but it's for this tutorial that's not really needed. And now you have your finished spreadsheet with all the different parts. And now we're going to put them together and make a small moving animation, I guess. Okay, so what we start to do is go click on animation, which will open this window. It's right here, and I just attached it here because it seemed convenient. You can do whatever you want, but it's up to you anyway. What you need to do now is create a parent gameobject. So let's just call it parent sprites. Now you can. This is actually a bit. You can choose a bit which way you want to do this, but this is just what I like to do. So yeah, okay. What you do then is you drag all your small sprites here, and let's find. Then we just put them under, and now we make. Oops, I can put that to 0, I guess. Okay, and now we just make the character how we want it to look. I'm gonna put the body in the middle of the sprites because that seems the best. Then we have the head up here, and then we're gonna put the leg about there, I guess. Actually, I can take it a little bit to the right. Yeah, let's make another one of those so we can have 2 feet. Why did I do this? Let's see. Just copy this into there. We do like that. I think, right? No? There we go. Okay. Okay, you see these are overlapping. We're gonna fix that in a minute. And then the arm. So you see this is actually not showing at all. We'll fix that in a minute, like I said. So what you want to do now is, if you say this is the front leg, you have to make it appear over in the layer it is, if that makes sense. Basically, you select this origin layer thingy and you just make it positive. So if you make it 1, it's there. And you can also do the opposite thing and make it negative, and then it would be behind. So I'm going to do that for the other foot. This is going to be -1. I'm going to keep the body as 0, so I have like a middle, and the same with the head. As for the arm, I'll put that at 1, and we can give him 2 arms, I guess. Can't really see the other one, but okay, like that. And now you have a sprite or a parent gameobject with 6 gameobjects under it. I'm just gonna rename these so I remember. No, arm. What? Head. Okay. Arm R for arm right. What? Arm L for arm left. Body. Foot. R. Oh, whoops. R. And foot L. Okay. So now we have the sprite. And now we're gonna animate them. Basically, you select this parent object, or actually first, let's just remove this. Let's say this is your screen right now. You go into Window and then select Animation. Click there, and you get this thing here. And I just drag down here. What you're gonna do now, you're gonna select the parent game object. You could also select like a singular thing, but this is my favorite way of doing it, I guess. What you do now, you add a curve. Oops, did I just misclick? Okay. Okay. You add a curve, like say this is a move animation save, and now you have added an animator on the object, which you can add animations to, or you can animate, I guess. So what you're gonna do here, you can, if you can do this, I'm not sure if you can do this actually. Let's see. No, I can't. Okay, that's okay. There might be a way to do this, but I don't. I'm a newbie. I'm sorry. Okay, we're just gonna make these. Okay, this is actually going to look a little bit silly when I come to think of it. Let's not do rotation. Let's do position instead. I think that'll be better. We'll see. We'll find out. Worst case scenario, it's gonna look silly, but we will still have an animation. So I think that's okay, but we'll see. Okay, position and position. Okay, what you do have now, you have now this little thingy, which is basically the frames, I think, that you move along. So this will move from here to there, and currently there is not very much because we haven't really done anything, but we will see the changes soon. Another thing that I actually didn't know before now, or until recently, is because I'm stupid, I guess. Anyway, this line is basically the thing that goes along here. So arm L is this line, and the next arm R is this line. And if I add a thing here, if you just double click, you can add a frame, or a keyframe, I think it's called. You can like only animate that thing instead of like the whole thing. It makes it much easier. I did a little bit slow way before, but anyway. Okay, we're gonna animate. We're gonna start off this, and we're gonna move. Let's just select this place, and you can. This is what I like to do. I just like to do this in real time. So I'm just gonna move this one like that, and okay, added rotation also, but that's okay. And I'm gonna do this like that. And now that's done, I guess. Then you can add, then you can move this like that, and this like that. And now you have like a small animation. You can see it's forming. So what we do now is we add another one. This could be the opposite way. Like this. Let's see. Okay, it looks silly. Oh, okay, I think I know what looks silly. We need to remove this. Okay, it looks silly actually anyway, but whatever. So actually, what we can do, we can remove this one too, because this is just still standing, and we don't really want that in the move animation. So I'm gonna do it like that. Let's reduce the speed to 10. Let's see how it goes now. It goes now from this to this, but we need to make it go back to this one too, because currently it's just clipping. It goes here and it's just blip, and then blip. So we have to do this. We have to like put these here as well. Now, this might sound a bit stupid, but I actually don't know how do you copy this. So I'm just gonna do it manually. It's not gonna take that long anyway, but yeah, I don't know how to do it. I'm a newbie. Sorry. Oh, did this actually? Oh, okay. Never mind. I'm not sure what happened, but it works, so okay. Now you have an animation. Hooray! And in the next video, I'm gonna try to show you how to how to use it in this in the script. Okay, goodbye.